Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Buddy Hield is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Rose. Pass to James. Rose against Curry. Buries it down low.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Green up top. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Rose can't connect. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
Harden misses. Hield for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Right side, Butler. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's Rose. And that one drops. Rose has got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Launches a 3. First shot won't go.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Rose can't connect.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And that one drops for him.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Rose finds Harden. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now Curry. Hield with the ball. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Over Rose. Curry's shot is off.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got Buddy Hield. Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Spencer in at the 1. Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, If you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And for Chicago, Anthony Edwards out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Batadze in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Hield. Pass to Spencer. Here's Looney. Outside Kuminga. Back to Looney. Outside Kuminga. Here's Spencer. Here's the three. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Now here's Edwards. Moody defends. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
1:46 left in the half. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Offensive rebound. Batadze, the pass to Irving, to the paint. Second chance shot, out to James. Pass to Edwards, down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Timeout.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Now here's Looney. Robinson defending. Looney passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Curry's got 5 points.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
And it's good. 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
.43 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Green. Pass to Looney. Now Curry. For 3. Chicago with a rebound.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And here's Curry. He's got 5. Looney, a screen on Rose. Rose, left side. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. give him some different looks.
Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's ro 2ㅡ. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Robinson. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Chicago with a rebound. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And that one falls for ro 2ㅡ.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks, a true team player.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Butler. About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Hield. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Hield's got 6.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Johnson passes to Edwards. Blocked! On the break. Here's Butler. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
Assisted by Marcus Johnson.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Robinson. James comes in for Johnson. Harden, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Hield's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Harden. Off target from the wing. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Ball goes to the away team.
Chicago leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander powers his way to the rim.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
Here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Looney. Now Curry. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden surveying the D. Pure from 3-point range.
3 points.
Harden's got 6.
A lights-out three-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
Curry passes to Looney. Jackson Davis with it. Outside Curry to halt the run. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know.
Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry with it. 11 points in the game. Launches it from deep. The shot off that time. And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Chicago, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's James Harden, and it's Rose in at the point.
And the level of creativity that Rose has, I mean, just showing it all off in the pick and roll.
Rose has gone 6 of 9 from the field. Rose against Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Rose. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Curry against Rose. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Rose. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Curry, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Rose. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside heel to end the run. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Rose against Curry. Now here's Rose. Tightly guarded. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Chicago. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Outside Curry, fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so Chicago takes the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Derrick Rose.